Welcome to the CrossFit Max podcast.
What is going on, team? First things first, I just want to say I hope that you're having a fantastic day. We appreciate each and every one of you listeners. The topic for this episode was actually brought to us by one of our members. If you guys ever have any suggestions or topics that you want us to cover, please don't hesitate to shoot us a DM on social media, Facebook, Instagram, email us, text us, however you want to get in contact. We would love to connect with you and hear some of the topics that you would like us to cover. All right, let's get into it. Start recording now. Let's go. What's up, guys?
Hi.
How are you guys?
Welcome back.
It's your favorite podcast of the week.
I'm Susie.
I'm Brandon.
And we are...
It's super boring right
now. We are the owners of CrossFit Max.
We are indeed the owners of CrossFit Max, and we're going to dive into our banter topic, which is we had an epic CrossFit
Christmas
Max
party.
Holiday party last weekend.
Epic.
It was really, really fun.
Really selling it, babe. It was like so fun. Like you should have been there.
So we opened our gym in 2022, August.
Yep.
And we had
A Christmas party.
We had a holiday party. I don't know why I keep
Sorry.
saying Christmas. It's holiday party.
How very not politically correct and inclusive of you to call it Christmas.
Anyways, we had a holiday party last year. The gym had been open for like 3 months. Not a lot of people knew each other. We were like 35-ish
I mean,
people.
it was still really cool.
It was a cool event, but it was like more like a formality rather than like an actual party.
Well, the situation was that everybody at the party last year, our first year, didn't know each other and only knew me and Brandon. So Brandon and I kind of felt like we had to talk to everybody.
Yeah, like essentially there was like, 1 or 2 people from the 6 a.m. and like 1 or 2 people from the 9 a.m. class. And like when you get them into a party and they've never met or never heard of each other and,
There wasn't like a lot of camaraderie. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Can you say it one more time?
Camaraderie?
Camaraderie. There wasn't a lot of camaraderie last year amongst the members.
So we had to be
the party.
Yeah, we had to be the party last year. And
a lot of pressure.
And we actually didn't do a very good job. We had some food catered, but it was nothing like crazy. We didn't really have any of like games planned or anything really like organized. We got tables, chairs. We invited a bunch of people. We got food delivered. Or actually food served to us last year, which was cool, but
the food was just like very like filling.
Food was extremely filling and heavy. Like it was very cheesy. So we didn't.
It was super delicious, but it wasn't like get up and mingle kind of food. It was like food coma kind of food.
Yeah. So last year was like a formality. It was still really cool. Like 3 months into opening a gym, we had a Christmas or a holiday party, and then, but this year it was a party. This year was a really cool party. We had 70 people, maybe even a little bit more than 70 people come to the actual event. We had a game planned out that, and we had a seating chart with a bunch of different tables. We had a really fun like group team game.
Yeah, little trivia. How well do you know CrossFit Max?
Yeah, we had food
that was really good.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. We had food
more
that
like
was
buffet style,
more buffet wraps and salads and like foods that are a little bit lighter for people to also be able to drink. And we had a bar set up this time.
Well, we had a CrossFit Max punch.
Yeah.
Which I did not partake in, but I served everybody a glass of it.
For sure, Tom and Siobhan had a big role in that punch, and then Tom and I made it in the morning on the Saturday before.
Saturday morning, vodka bottles were open.
Yeah, there's nothing like smelling bottles of vodka and rum at 10 a.m. But yeah, so that was
It was a vibe. Like I feel like we threw a party this year.
Yeah, it went late.
Yeah, we got home at like 4:30 in the morning, and remember that I was stone cold sober. So that was interesting. Yeah. You know what? It was really fun for me because around 11:30, everyone just started slurring their words, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was fun.
People were just down to have a fun night, and like now at this point, being 16 months open, people like know each other now. So
yeah, there's like friend groups.
I felt that I didn't get to necessarily like, I got to say hi to everybody, but I didn't get to really sit down and connect with each person. And the following day,
didn't feel like you had to.
The following day, the following day I thought the opposite. I was like, oh no, like I wonder if this person had a good time. Like I didn't get to talk to them that much. I didn't get to have a good conversation with them for that long.
Right.
And then I asked them, this week on the Monday, like, did you guys have fun? And they're like, oh my God, it was a blast. And I was like, oh, phew, like they had a good time. Like, because they were able to mingle with others that they work out with and they know each other. But yeah, it was just.
It's fun also seeing the friendships that are created literally from the gym.
Yeah.
Seeing the groups of people. I think having a seating chart was really fun and good because some people come by themselves and like the last thing you want is like to be looking for where to sit.
Yeah.
So creating like the teams and the tables and stuff was really fun, and it allowed like maybe some people to get to know each other who hadn't previously had a chance, but also some like little groups of friends to form. So
yeah, what a good time that was.
It was definitely a proud moment. I felt really, even when we were setting up the tables, I was like, damn, this is a lot of people.
Yeah. For those of you guys who don't know, I really enjoy organizing like events. It's one of my things that I have the most
party planner over here.
I have the most fun doing. So like our neon workouts, our big competition that we had over the summer, I thoroughly fundraisers. I really love doing that stuff. So last year was more of a formality. This year was like a party, and next year
rager.
It'll be an event.
Next year, I won't be pregnant.
No, you will not be.
Well, hopefully.
But we will be having a little one running around.
Well, no.
Maybe not running around, but moving around.
Blobbing around.
Yeah. Maybe on that night we'll send him to Grandma and Grandpa's.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh. But anyways, that was kind of the banter topic that we wanted to go with today because we were just so proud of how that event ran.
So shout out to all the members who turned up with us at the holiday party. Thank you for your participation.
Mm-hmm. It's incredible. Can't wait for next year now.
And if you didn't make it, you really missed out. And you better mark your calendar for next year.
Yeah, it's so funny. Lucy was in England visiting her family and she was sad that she missed it. And I was like, well, next year it's going to be about the same time. So you make sure you plan your holiday trip to your family at a different weekend. But yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, banter topic complete. But that brings us to the topic of conversation.
Today. The holidays.
The holidays.
'Tis the season.
What are you doing?
Are we going to drop podcasts over the Christmas break, or are we going to take like 2 weeks off?
No, for sure. Every Wednesday we got to drop a podcast, babe.
But like, what if it's Christmas?
We're going to drop one on Christmas. Christmas is on a Monday this year.
Is it? Actually, I have no idea.
Let's check. Christmas and New Year's, I believe, are on Sunday or Monday. What are you looking on your thing?
My watch. Christmas is on a Monday.
Christmas on a Monday and New Year's on a Monday.
Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely be dropping podcasts.
Hell yeah, every Wednesday. Actually, side note, we're going to have to make sure we pre-record podcasts for when we're in Australia so they can still be dropped.
Oh my God.
Big inception. Podcast within a podcast within a podcast. But anyways, so we're going to talk to you guys today about how you should approach your health and fitness and your nutrition and all that stuff during this next
cancel everything
2-week block, I guess.
Cancel everything. Give up entirely on your fitness.
Eat bad foods. Don't come to the gym.
The best way to stay fit is to just take 2 full weeks off the gym.
No, absolutely
Said
not.
No one ever.
Yeah. So
it was a joke, guys.
First thing we should be...
Brandon's looking at me like, that's not even a funny joke. Don't even say it.
First thing we need to note is that this time of year, our calendars and our schedules start to get filled up.
The moment between Christmas Eve and like the 2nd of January, everything's a blur. The days of the week don't make sense. I feel like it's just like universally everybody's in limbo. No?
Sure.
You don't agree?
I disagree.
You disagree?
I think everyone knows when Christmas is and Christmas Eve is. And
yes, but they couldn't tell you if it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday.
Oh, gotcha.
Like,
the days of the week feel...
It's kind of like when you're a kid and it's summer vacation, every day is Saturday. It's like that. But for a week, and every day's a holiday, and it's just, there are so many fun events that happen,
Yeah.
so many dinners and brunches and all the like really fun food and
All
wine.
the fun food, that's for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's literally like everyone just goes into holiday mode.
Yeah, holiday mode. Yeah. So what are they supposed to do during holiday mode?
They get their workout in.
Well, let's talk about it. So the first thing they need to understand is that they are going to have like a bunch of different things planned with their families and
Right.
stuff. And I would say for some people that actually starts before
Yeah, like
Christmas
work parties
Eve,
and
like
stuff
work
like that.
parties and things of the non-routine start to happen,
Yeah.
like you said. But one thing to note is that, hey, like, don't try not to stress too much about that.
Enjoy.
Enjoy this time. Enjoy this time with your family. Enjoy this time with your friends. Enjoy this time with maybe your colleagues when you're going for work parties.
Your gym buddies.
Your gym buddies. The first thing you just need to know is, hey, this is going to be a little bit more of a busy time of year.
Yeah.
Maybe you might have family that's traveling in, and
Yeah,
you
like
might
your
feel like
schedule
you're
is gonna
responsible for
feel
them.
different.
Yeah.
And instead of letting that give you like pre-holiday anxiety,
Yeah.
just embrace it.
Yeah.
Lean
embrace it.
in.
Yeah.
But also, don't abandon all of the things that you do that help keep you not anxious and keep you
Keep you sane.
sane. I wanted to say that, but then I was like, is that the right thing to say? But yeah, if your gym workouts are your happy hour of the day that keep you sort of switched on and feeling like yourself,
Yeah.
well, find a way to still do that even amongst all the things. It's just 1 hour in the day. You don't have to come to the gym for 6 hours. Like, you just need to come for your group class.
Yeah.
Get a really great workout in and leave, and maybe you come in the morning instead of at night or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Making sure, like, you set the expectation of, hey, no matter what happens with my schedule and what things get planned, I need my hour to myself to go and hit the gym.
And keeping your workout regime up is going to keep you feeling grounded through the holiday fog.
Yeah. And I also say it's okay if you even back off a little bit.
Tiny bit.
If you were training 5-6 days per week and you want to go down to like 4 sessions throughout the week, that is totally fine.
Take the win.
But what we don't want to do is we don't want to go from like, hey, I'm training 5 days a week to I need to just stop training completely now because I have family and friends and stuff that need me. Like, that is the worst.
Like, Uncle Bobby can make himself breakfast one morning while you hit up your workout.
Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, so that's number one, is just realizing it's okay. My schedule is going to be a little bit more stressful because I have a lot more things to take care of now. Shopping kicks in. Number two is just making
Nothing's
sure.
a better pre-workout for shopping than a CrossFit WOD.
Number two is just making sure that, hey, like, I still need my hour of training in for X amount of days. And it's also okay if I need to peel back a day.
100%.
My back squat PR is not going to be affected in February, March, or my open score is not going to be affected because I didn't come one less
hour
training session back in December because there was Christmas.
Yeah, so I feel like, just to summarize, you should give yourself some grace, give yourself some wiggle room, some leeway to enjoy all that it is that the holidays bring, but also try and keep yourself grounded by maintaining a little bit of normalcy in your schedule. If the one thing that you keep the same in your routine is that you come to CrossFit 3 or 4 times in the week, that's going to help you show up as the best version of yourself for your family and for your events. And, you're not going to feel like ripping your hair out at dinner because you're going to be like, well, you know what? I got a lot of energy out this morning, so I have patience. Because if you're like me, you become less kind when you don't get your workouts in.
Yes, absolutely. The other thing,
You're not supposed to agree with that.
no,
You're supposed to tell me
disagree.
I'm perfect
You're
all the time.
Perfect all the time, babe.
Thank you.
You never get cranky and grumpy and snappy and
perfect.
yes, exactly.
Thank you.
You would never do any of those.
Never. Especially even if I don't even get my workout in, I'm just like the nicest to be around.
I kind of joke around with Susie quite often, but although she's pregnant right
toddler.
now. She is literally a toddler.
Yeah. And now I'm a pregnant toddler.
Yeah. When she starts getting cranky, I'm like, oh, she's like, she needs a nap, and she needs food, and then she needs a nap. And it's very easy to satisfy you.
I'm not a complicated being.
Here's a yogurt. Here's an apple. I'm going to tuck you into bed. I'll see you in like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll be like mid disagreement and Brian will be like, do you need a snack?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Yes. So those are the first 2 points.
Yes.
Point number 3. And I think this is...
Wait, what were the first 2 points?
First point was managing your schedule.
Yes.
Like not being too stressed.
And second point was keeping the workouts.
Keeping up your routine, or just naturally being okay with reducing your training a little bit, but not by a lot.
Got it. Point 3.
Point 3, where I think people get this wrong often,
Hot take.
is understanding that the holidays are only a couple days. Meaning, there's Christmas
you're gonna
Eve.
Ruffle some feathers here, baby.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, there's New Year's Eve where people celebrate, and then maybe there might be another day or
Like-
2 in that process.
Like a Boxing Day brunch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But just understanding that, hey, this isn't a full month to just give up on all things health.
Right.
Like, you shouldn't be going out on Fridays and drinking, and Saturdays drinking, and then Tuesday, I have this, work thing, so I have to go out, and you know what, screw it. I already drank over the weekend, so I might as well just get the pizza with my business team over here instead of getting the chicken salad, which I would normally do when I'm out with the business crew, or just treats at night. Oh, might as well just have some cookies on a Thursday because I've been indulging myself, and it's like December 14th and it's 3 weeks before Christmas. Like, people don't realize that. I think this is where people get it wrong. It's that realize that, hey, like, I'm going to indulge myself. This is the part of
100%.
balance that needs to play in your nutrition and in your lifestyle. Hey, I'm going to enjoy myself on Christmas Eve. I have my family coming over, whether that's Christmas Eve, whether that's Christmas. Maybe that might be both days. Maybe that might be New Year's Eve, or whether that's like the Hanukkah celebration on like the last day. I'm not sure how that works, but just celebrating those moments and being totally present and enjoying yourself, but just not letting it turn into more than what it should be.
Right. So when it is time to indulge, do it guilt-free.
Yeah.
And when it's the 27th of December and you're just off work at home, try and stick to just your normal routine. You don't have to, like, because you indulge now, you have to be extra good or starve yourself.
Yeah.
Just go back to what you would normally have. If you have eggs for breakfast, eat eggs for breakfast. If you have like a chicken salad at lunch, like, go for that and try and kind of just like live those non-holiday days as close to your normal as possible. Because the reality is those like let's say four indulgent meals or evenings or days of the holiday break, whatever that is, looks like for you, on the grand scheme of the whole year, isn't going to ruin all your gains.
Exactly.
But if those 4 days turns into 3 weeks,
Yeah.
now you're going to feel when January rolls around like, oh, now I got all this guilt.
Yeah. I'm
You start to, like,
10
kind of
pounds heavier. Like,
Hate on yourself.
yeah.
So the whole like, fuck it, it's the holidays
Yeah.
vibe.
I'll start in the new year.
There's a way to totally enjoy and like eat the chocolate, have the pancakes, do all the things on the special days and celebrate and just be completely guilt-free about it. But then jumping back into something really close to your normal on the in-between days.
Exactly.
Like, cook some chicken. Try not to get so much takeout.
I'll also add that most of the people listening, I would imagine, are the ones that are supplying the food or the treats to their kids or to their family.
Right.
And just note that you don't have to go so over the top on getting like all these sweets and chocolates and extra candy and stuff like that. Although it's a good time, like I feel ya. There's those little Christmas chocolate balls that are wrapped in like this tinfoil that I freaking love eating every single Christmas year. But if you're the
we always get them
if
from
you're
your
a
grandma.
parent, if you're a parent in the situation, or you're having family and you're in control and you don't need to like go over the top on all these crazy amounts of sweets, you can still have a really excellent holiday meal with your entire family and have like pie at the end, or have like a cake at the end, ice cream, but just try not to get things that are going to linger inside the home for weeks after that.
Right.
You know, like get your kids some chocolate for Christmas. You don't need to get them mountains of chocolate for Christmas. So that is something to just take into consideration if you're the one purchasing gifts for your kids or your family, or going grocery shopping and all that stuff. Like, indulge during the holiday meals. Try not to get things to like linger on way beyond their needs.
Right. If you're a family of 4, you don't need like a Costco-sized chocolate bar. Well, maybe you do. But like you only need 1, not like 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just remember always growing up and really enjoying the holiday meal and having the desserts and the foods that come with it, the cheeses and the bread, and enjoying myself so much. But then realizing, okay, like now I have bags full of sweets, like chocolates and, you know, just a bunch of cool Christmassy things. But if you're the one setting the standard for the environment, let's say in your home, if you're a parent or your family, you don't actually have to have those things.
Like, you're not killing the Christmas spirit by having not enough chocolate for like 2 months straight.
Yeah.
You can still go enjoy every moment of Christmas Day and have chocolate for breakfast and whatever, do all of the things that make the holidays feel special, and then keep it unique to the holiday. That's what makes it special.
Yeah. So that's point number 3, making sure we're just conscious that the holiday is, you know, maybe a couple or a few days.
And also, just to add to it, sorry, I just jumped down your throat. Just to add to that like line of thinking is, at your meals, you can still keep in mind a lot of the principles that we keep in mind. Making sure that you have protein.
That's what I'm going to talk about next.
Oh shoot, I just stole your point. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, take it away, baby.
Yeah.
Is that number 4?
So that number 4 would be going into that.
We're so in sync that I just tried to steal your moment.
Going back to point number 3 is I also just want to say that not only just to be mindful that we enjoy those holidays and not making sure they get extended, but also realizing that they won't hurt your entire gains. Like, there's 365 days of the year.
Exactly.
Enjoying yourself for maybe 3-4 days towards the end of the year is not going to ruin everything that you've done.
100%.
So next point I was going to say.
I'm going to shut up now. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Number 4 is making good decisions, or how to make good decisions when you are choosing your meals, when you're going to your family's place, when you're going to your friend's house or your business party. Like, how can you build your meal while enjoying yourself, while also maybe keeping healthy habits going?
Okay.
So first thing you said, which is the most important. Protein, yeah. So I would say probably all family outings for the holidays, there's definitely a big source of protein. And what I mean by that is like a turkey
or
a ham or a chicken.
Roast of some kind.
There's a big roast, yeah. Most of the time, I guess for most people, it's usually like a big turkey. So first thing when you're grabbing your plate, what you want to do is you definitely want to make sure you prioritize your protein.
Yeah, load it up.
It's probably going to be the most filling aspect of your meal.
Yeah.
So if you can load it up, and I don't know about you guys, but for like turkey and chicken is making my mouth water right now. I'm so hungry.
Especially when your auntie makes it.
Oh yeah, my aunt is so good at making it. Yeah.
So friggin' good.
So loading up your plate with a big source of protein first is going to keep you more full, which is going to stop you from wanting to eat the more enjoyable foods that are going to be on the
Just
table.
gonna leave less room
It's
for
going to leave less room in your stomach.
bad decisions.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not bad decisions, but you know what I mean.
Yes, less healthier decisions.
Yes.
So loading up your plate with protein first. The second thing you want to do is you want to look for like vegetables. Typically at most of these family outings or business things, you have vegetable options.
Yeah, there's usually something green on the table.
Yeah, there's usually a salad
I'm so sorry.
or some roasted vegetables.
Carrots, patatas.
Yeah, some like a lot of families I feel like get like the raw vegetable platter as well.
Yeah, that no one else eats. Grab some.
Yeah. But yeah, so protein first, grabbing some vegetables on your plate. And then also like you said, potatoes is going to be something that you often see as well. It's the very filling carbohydrate that probably has a decent amount of nutrients compared to the other things. Rice,
Pasta
potatoes.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, pasta as well. Pasta's on the least healthier
That's
option.
what I thought we were trying to name the things potatoes are better than.
Potatoes are better than, exactly, yeah. So, and then from there, just fill in the rest of your plate with things that you love. Stuffing,
And just enjoy them.
bread,
Yum.
pastas. Like, fill in your plate after you've... Okay, I got my
For
protein
my
source
British
on.
people, Yorkshire pudding. It's like a whole thing.
You got my protein on my plate. I got my vegetables. Okay, these are like 2 big important things that I need to just have on my plate. Check. Okay, the rest of my plate, I'm just going to indulge and I'm just going to eat whatever it is, whatever I want to eat. But do that for only a couple meals. Do that for your Christmas time, or do that for your major big holiday meal, and maybe do that for somewhere around like the New Year's if you have a party for New Year's. And then just enjoy.
Love it.
And
eat the dessert.
And then after, once, if you have done that properly, if you have had your dense protein source and your vegetables and then enjoyed eating the rest of the delicious cheeses,
sides. It's the Christmas side. Oh gosh,
the stuffing, the cheeses, the bread, the pasta, like all those things are delicious. But if you do those things first, you're probably going to feel relatively full and satiated. That when it comes down to like, okay, it's dessert time, you're going to be like, yeah, like I want a piece of pie, but
I don't need 6 of them.
I'm not going to need to eat so much more than that after, because I'm already pretty full from that like delicious meal that I had before.
100%.
So I feel like those 4 points are kind of how I personally like to follow a structure during the holiday. I guess point number 5, we could add a bonus one here.
I won't even try and guess and steal it from you.
And it's probably something that Susan's not even thinking about right now, is that's alcohol.
Yeah. I was not thinking about alcohol.
And that's just being mindful that hydration is really, really important throughout this process, like it is every single day, making sure you're drinking enough water, making sure you're getting enough electrolytes in your system, but then just being mindful of the alcohol consumption around the holidays. Like we said in the earlier point, it's okay to have a couple glasses of wine during your Christmas dinner with your family.
Enjoy it.
That's fine. I had
I was
a decent amount.
Whoa, down here.
I had a decent amount of alcohol consumption during our holiday party, but really, like, we have 2 holiday parties.
Yeah, like
throughout the entire Christmas time.
It's
so
the time between Christmas and New Year's where you want to be really mindful of those. You don't need to have wine with dinner every day because it's the holiday season.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can have your holidays with alcohol, like have your Baileys or whatever it is, have your mimosas, like do the things that make the holidays special, but like keep it to the special days.
Yeah.
I think that's like really important. Like at no time ever are Brandon and I going to tell you to restrict yourself during the holidays.
Yeah.
It's just the days that are sort of the outliers, the in-between days.
Exactly.
And don't restrict yourself. Just try and live more to your normal standards.
The only thing I would say is just try to restrict yourself on the alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
be mindful of that type of stuff.
Make
because
a mocktail.
It's very easy to, on a Thursday, a couple days after the holidays, to just, have the family maybe go home, and now it's just you and your husband just sitting down at a table. You know what? Like, let's just crack open another bottle of wine and just like drink that for supper on like a Thursday. That's not even a holiday. Yeah. Those are the unhealthy habits that you have probably worked on so hard over the last 11 months, and we want to make sure we don't end the year doing little bad habits like that.
Yeah, because those are the ones that you're going to feel guilty about later. Those are the ones where you're like, shoot, I really didn't need to do that, and I'm like kind of pissed at myself for doing that.
Yeah, and we know that alcohol is going to affect us emotionally the next day. It's going to affect our sleep. It's going to affect us wanting to go to the gym. It's going to affect our recovery.
You're going to want to get a cheeseburger.
Exactly. You're going to want to continue those poor habits of like, oh, maybe I will get a little bit. Oh, chocolate's on sale at the grocery store because now Christmas is over.
It's
maybe I'll buy some of those. So
someone is going to give you chocolates. You don't need to buy it for yourself.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are 5 pretty
Speaking
good
of,
points.
we totally don't mind if you gift us chocolate.
No, don't give us chocolate.
Don't give us alcohol because I can't have it.
Yeah, exactly. But like
me just casually assuming people are going to give us things, but still.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, anyways, we wanted to shout out and do our client of the week here.
Pew, 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 pew.
I was talking about delicious cheeses before. Ugh. And this client always
the connection makes sense, but it's funny.
Yeah, always brings us amazing cheeses.
She knows her cheese.
Anyways,
she's a cheese gal.
Our client of the week is Bridget.
Yay, Bridget.
Bridget has been someone I have coached for many, many years now.
Yes, we knew her prior to CrossFit Max.
Yeah, she also did some online yoga with you.
She did.
And she's been a CrossFit Max member since...
pretty much when we opened.
Since we opened, yeah, day one. Now she has her husband doing it, Ian.
And her daughter.
And her daughter, Steph.
And her sister.
And her sister. And her sister's
husband.
Yeah. So one of the cool trivia questions we asked at the holiday party was, who was the biggest family at CrossFit Max? And that was the answer.
There are 5 family members who attend the gym here, which is so freaking cool.
And I feel like at the heart of that fitness and health push is Bridget.
100%.
Bridget has been the one that has
driving force.
Yeah, has really led that into their family, and she has been just incredible to be coached. I mean, I love coaching her. I've had her for so many years that she's made such huge improvements, and she
is crushing it.
She does really, I think, really enjoy being coached, and she really takes like what you try to teach her and try to like apply it to her actual movement.
Yeah, and the actual progress that she's made over time has been so remarkable.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like she would always have like knee pain, and like she had like a previous knee injury, and now she's squatting freaking heavy weights.
Hell yeah.
And she stuck around quite late at the holiday party.
Yeah, they were here like past midnight, like 1 a.m. even, I want to say.
I was talking to them for a long period of time towards the end of the night.
They're such fun people. Like they just, like when they're in the group class, you know it's going to be a fun class. Yeah. It's really just a joy to have.
And I would definitely say that Bridget is a workaholic. She works all the time, even like late hours.
She's working like on Australia time.
Yeah,
and
she's working. She works in the corporate world, and she is definitely overworked. But she always makes time for her training, which I always appreciate that from her.
Yeah, she doesn't let her really, really intense schedule stop her from working out.
Yeah. So shout out to you, Bridget. Thanks for being such an awesome member. We appreciate you so much. And we also appreciate all of you listeners so much. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Remember to enjoy the holiday period. Don't be too stressed about it. It's only a few days out of 365 days. So don't let it ruin your gains. Don't let it ruin your mental health. Enjoy it. Have fun. We are wishing you guys the best during this holiday time.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Later.
See ya.